I literally have videos explaining it. I have a fucking 43-minute documentary on this fucking guy, and no one fucking listens. They just go, oh, let's check our total test. Let's go look at my vitamin D. Let's go look at my estrogen. Let's look at it. And then they tell me, oh, I'm fucking natty. See, look, my test is normal. It's like, bro, this does not mean a fucking thing, dude. What's up, guys? Derek, moreplates.com. Today we are going to be talking about the ever-emerging popularity of natty or nots and proving, like, okay, it's one thing to speculate if a guy's natty or not, but it's another thing to be like, we're going to prove you're natural with this testing, when the person discussing it frankly doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. So recently I saw this video by Greg, Joshua Manoi, natty or not. And you know it's gonna be a good one when the fucking hook starts like this.
Did that just get creepy real quick? If I never met you, I'd say you're not natural, but because I follow you everywhere on everything and at the grocery store and, you know, when you get out of your car and when you walk out of your house and as you walk the dog and...
So anyway, in this video, he's not reacting to like a Bradley Martyn video, even though Bradley Martyn is featured very heavily in it. He's reacting to Joshua Manoi, who makes this video called, basically he walks around Brad's gym and asks people if he's natty, and he looks like, yeah, he looks like this, and he's going around seriously asking people if he's natty, and he's asking a lot of his friends and shit, and, you know, putting them in like a weird spot, because they're all like, their answer to the question is basically like, if I didn't know you, I'd think you're unnatural, but because I know you, that means you're probably natural. As if, you know, you wouldn't fucking lie to your best friends, you wouldn't lie to your fucking girlfriend, you wouldn't lie to goddamn everybody in order to preserve your natural status, as if this isn't something that has been done countless fucking times at this point. So anyways, Greg expectedly concludes that he is indeed not natty, and everyone in this video is just, there's a lot of delusional people in the video. So anyways, getting to the actual video by Joshua Manoi. Like I said, he goes through the thing, like the fucking full gym, and asks a shit ton of people, including what is this? Isaiah Miranda, Jesse James West.
Damn, his arms are huge, but I could see it's possible, natty. Okay. It's just your long head is just abnormally large.
No, but then you also have to take oil. Just looks, but then when you see your strength, you're strong as fuck. Like, he's strong. Me too. Yeah, but I believe you are natty. But I don't know you right now. Okay. I would say he's juicing up like crazy. Okay.
Where though? Like, where am I injecting?
I don't know, your dick? I don't know.
Fucking
anyway.
triceps.
Your triceps.
What kind of a question is that? Where am I injecting? Like, as if that somehow, if I can stump you on where I'm injecting, then it means I'm fucking natty, right? This guy has one of the best excuses in the book. He basically says because he's 21 and he's gonna get jacked, that somehow this other guy, he gets accused of being unnatural, so therefore this guy is probably natural and just works hard. You know, like, I fucking get it, but it's like, I don't know, like, you're putting all these guys on the spot who like know you, and you're like trying to squeak out like natty verifications essentially, even though we all know all these fucking guys don't think you're actually natural, you know?
People say that I have a, you know, people claim roids on my body, and I'm barely doing anything. So give me a couple more years, some hard work, I'm gonna look like this.
Yo, I think so.
I think so.
Honestly.
Natty.
You're 21?
It's a hard worker, 21.
Yeah, 3 more years, bro, you could be a brick. You could be a walking brick. You could be a juice monster.
Okay, so obviously I can't say for certain they all think he's unnatural. I'm just saying the position he's putting them in, I would speculate a lot of them would otherwise say unnatural if they didn't know this guy. Like, one of the more truthful representations was, where the fuck is it? It's kind of a long video with a lot of different people being asked. Of course, the girls have like no fucking idea. A girl doesn't even know the difference between a fucking 6-inch and a fucking 8-inch dick. So how do you expect them to know if you're fucking natural or not? It's just not gonna happen, dude. So anyways, some of these, like obviously the girl inquiries are kind of ridiculous. Yeah, that's what he fucking looks like. And like proportionally, the guy is like as big looking. Obviously, he's not as big overall, but he's as big looking as Bradley Martyn, if not significantly bigger, like proportionally wise. So anyways, getting further into the video, I'm trying to find the part with the, okay, here we go.
Give me your runoff vein.
Which runoff vein? I don't know.
This one right here, look at this one. Where is that? Show me this thickness in your vein.
Is that what it is? I don't know, bro.
So if you're African American, why don't you have that?
I'm Jamaican, nigga. It's a difference.
Like this guy's physique, if he was natural, all he needs to do is hop on a little Sazul and compete in the Classic Olympia and fucking smoke Bumstead. That's all he's got to do.
Come on, dog. Come on.
What are you saying?
All right, so you're Nathan?
Nathan, yeah.
Nathan. Got my boy Devin. Not your name.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Nathan, Devin, Brandon. All N's. The N with N. So check this out. I'm asking random people this question, and you gotta.
And maybe he's not actually boys with all these people, but it's like, you know, this is sort of a small community, it seems like. They're all doing videos with each other. They're all asking each other shit. They're all putting each other on the spot. And like, who wants to be the guy to like be on camera and be like, yeah, man, fuck you, you're fake natty. Well, not fuck you, but just you're a fake natty in his own video, you know? Like, it's a little bit of an iffy position to be in. You're like in the middle of your workout, put on the fucking spot, guy's a camera in your face, you know?
Assume that you don't know me right now. You gotta pretend that you just met me.
Yeah.
Never seen me before, never seen me working here, not nothing.
Yeah.
Am I natty or am I not natty?
Oh, dude, you look natural. Look at him. Look at him. It's natural. It's natural. Look at it. You can tell by the arms. They're flat. He doesn't have any
Yeah, they're
poppiness.
flat like that.
He's smoothed out. He's flat. He's got small veins.
Got no juice.
Definitely natural.
It's like, this guy is like, sort of, okay, well, I'll let him finish and I'll give my commentary.
No
Definitely
no
natural.
cockskin action at all.
No cockskin action. Natural. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm gonna say unnatural.
Unnatural?
But I don't want to make assumptions, you know?
No,
Like,
that's cool. That's
That's the whole point. You need to make an assumption, yeah.
So what
I
you
think
don't know?
you look fucking great, that's why.
Thank you, man. You would say I'm on juice.
Well, take your shirt off. I don't.
Yeah.
Yep,
You're going
yep.
by the arms.
That's like the 5th time today that you had to take your shirt off.
Josh, are you suffering from like erectile dysfunction? Are you losing any?
Erectile dysfunction. I got a little bit of syndrome coming in.
Not the down kind, right? I mean, yeah, he's looking flat.
Come on,
man.
Devin.
It's gotta be natty, bro.
We're on Devin.
This guy's got it. There's no way this
Come on,
guy's
dog.
on shit.
So this guy's obviously saucy as fuck, and he knows the Sazul when he fucking smells it, and he knows what's good, and he's just trolling a little bit for the camera and doesn't even know how seriously to take this guy asking him such an absurd fucking question.
Doesn't have the traps, the shoulders.
He's just critiquing me,
Like,
dog. Simon Cowell.
Does he have striated glutes?
I sure don't. I'm not out here looking like Tristan.
Natty.
Natty, bro. If you
Gotta-
don't have striated
natty.
glutes, you're
Yeah,
natural.
natty.
And how would you know?
Well, if I can't strum the hamstrings like a harp,
Okay.
natty. It's natty.
That's the
like
first time I
a
heard that one.
If I can't harp them, it's a harp. Yeah.
Okay, so we got an unnatty. What are you sticking with? I know you're fucking with me.
Okay, I'm fucking with him. Obviously, he looks like he's on steroids. He's on this guy. If judging off his physique right now, guessing what his cycle would be. Test Masher on trend, fucking Diana Ball, fucking he's probably on growth hormone, insulin. This guy probably watches gay porn before he pumps to get his test up. Fucking for all I know, this guy.
Oh, that's my best pre-workout source. Come on, dude. He gets me aggressive, dog.
I can tell, man. Fuck, man. What did I just do? Fuck myself. Do you take Brad pre-workout? Have you ever taken that, Brad? Because there's a fucking banned substance in that
ever
bitch
taken
called
that, Brad?
Eugenamine, and I fucking.
Oh,
Oh, there
Hell
we
no.
go.
I'll take a little bit of the origin
Oh,
pre-workout.
there we go. There we go. Gotcha, Josh. Gotcha.
Talking about Higenamine, which is a stimulant / fat burning agent that is actually found in Gorilla Mine Rush, interestingly enough. However, it's not that potent. Like it is, I guess, but it's not the heavy hitting productivity laser focused stim that you would be using a gray pre-workout for. You know, Higenamine got kind of looked at by the FDA as well as Amazon, did not like it, so it's been kind of like kicked out of a lot of products now. A lot of people are still using it because it's kind of like, it's right on the brink of like, because you can easily prove it's definitely derived from a plant source, so, you know, technically DOESN compliant, but on the other side of the equation, the FDA just doesn't fucking like it, so therefore, you know, screw everyone, right? So you just can't fucking use it. So if Amazon deems that your product is no longer Amazon compliant, which presumably that's why Brad's, from what I understand, the Brad pre-workout that he had that stimulant in it, and then he had to pull it out to make it Amazon compliant again, which is a practice that a lot of companies have endured, unfortunately, due to increasing oversight on even stuff that's like not that incredible. Like when you compare DMAA, DMHA, Higenamine, like DMAA and DMHA are a whole different fucking level than Higenamine, and the mechanism of action is not really even, it doesn't overlap so significantly that they're like replacements for one another. So it's kind of interesting that that is, I don't know, like the topic of discussion here, but like this hyped up fucking stimulant. Like it's decent, you know, it helps, but it's not night and day like something like DMAA, DMHA, etc.
That's why we're doing the blood test. Hey, you know what's funny?
I did it.
Brad said we're gonna get a blood test from me.
Yeah?
Well,
Well, they'll find a lot of Higenamine. You better hope they don't test this for the show.
No, I'm gonna do a fucking cleanse.
What? So he says he's gonna get blood tested, which, you know, is the main reason I'm doing this video is he's talking about how he's gonna do a blood test a month before. What did he say?
Fuck myself. Okay, that.
We're gonna get a blood test from me.
Yeah?
Well,
they'll find
before the show.
a lot.
A month before the show. So I guess he's competing in something, and he's gonna get blood work a month before it in order to prove something. I don't know. Let's find out.
A lot of Higenamine. You better hope they don't test this for the show.
No, I'm gonna do a fucking cleanse.
Why is Higenamine banned?
I don't fucking know, man. Tristan Lee and his brothers told me it's a banned substance and it's shut full.
It's not actually banned. The FDA just doesn't like it. So they sent out, you know, they basically publish on their website, like, we don't like this ingredient, so you should probably not use it. And then Amazon, you know, expectedly wipes out every single product listing that has it in it. And then any company that wants to continue selling on Amazon has to remove Higenamine and then reapply for listing in order to get their product on Amazon. So that is what happened to Brad's product, presumably.
Higenamine. Say that? Josh is like, fuck, man. He's like, I'm here to take some fucking liver cleansers.
Yeah. Am I natural or no?
I'm about to go with the... Jesus, I'm about to go with the no, bro.
You said no?
YouTube audience, I'm gonna film this. This is a great idea. I'm gonna film this video. It's gonna be hilarious.
Okay.
This is such a good video.
Is it though? You know, like how many times, like I'm surprised they're playing into it so much, you know? They're trying to do all these things to prove it, and like they have no grasp around the understanding of how to go about proving it via biomarkers or via actual gas chromatography with mass spectrometry, which is what you would need to do to detect synthetic metabolites and synthetic analogs of these bioidentical compounds, which is like, you get your fucking total test, you get your fucking LH and your FSH, you haven't really proved fucking shit, you know?
Asking people, am I natty or not,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Money.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, run it up, run it up. I'm gonna
Then
this
you will
video.
get one.
Okay, like maybe I'm being harsh. Like I guess it's a interesting idea, and it's definitely interesting enough for people to want to click, especially if this guy has a phenom physique, which he has a very, very impressive physique, obviously. But again, you know, like who in their right mind is gonna say natural? Like fucking nobody, dude. So it's like how realistic is this when the guy himself is going up to people and asking them, "Do you think I'm natty? Look at me," and fucking takes off his shirt and looks like goddamn Hercules. And like who's gonna say? You know, like even the guys who were sauced out of their fucking tree are like not even taking it seriously when they're answering.
Saying you are natural. Bet you won't get one.
But I'm natural.
But you're natural?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, but so is he though.
Yeah, I'm natural.
Yeah.
And we got the blood test coming up.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, we as in you.
We as in me, yeah. I'm gonna leave him out of it.
I mean, I get a blood test like every couple months, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Confirm it. Because I have to make sure.
Have to make sure.
Because sometimes the air, you know, like in LA is really like polluted.
Anabolic?
You don't know, well sometimes, depends where you go, sometimes polluted. So like the air could cause like, you know, off tests.
Cause growth hormone?
Yeah, or like suppressed tests, like increased tests, and then like, you know,
Okay.
like certain things go up.
I wouldn't be surprised if the pollution actually does decrease test, even though he's trolling the fuck out of the audience right now. I actually wouldn't be surprised.
Down, it's weird.
Devin said that in your pre-workout there's a banned substance.
Well, no.
No, okay.
Well, no, they're just good substances.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get you lit. Right.
Like you can't, okay, putting somebody on the spot like that and be like, I heard you have a banned substance in your product. Like Brad formulated the shit probably years before this stuff was looked at in a, you know, like a high risk aspect. So this is not his fault whatsoever. There's a reason it's being reformulated from what I understand, why he's trying to make it comply with fucking new, you know, up-to-date oversight. And again, it hasn't been formally banned. It's just not liked by the FDA. And, you know, like WADA and shit, they banned fucking everything. Back in the day, you couldn't even use high-dose caffeine as a performance-enhancing drug. So you can imagine, like, no shit, it's fucking banned by WADA. Anything that works in any capacity whatsoever is going to be placed on a watch list and then eventually banned. So for this, you know, not really his fault. And trying to, like, grill him about it is kind of fucking... is like, how many times can you get in somebody's face and like just grill somebody about something super awkward? Like, you're in his gym asking about his own fucking products that he sells and being like, what's the deal? Why is there banned shit? And you're gonna go publish it on YouTube. Like, kind of a fucked up position to put him in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Exactly. Nothing's banned about it.
Nothing. It's come on. Yeah. So we'll run that, and then I'll run that video. That's gonna be hilarious.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
So anyways, they are like, seem very convinced that the blood work thing is going to be an accurate way to elucidate this guy's natural status, which is interesting given how much I have literally scientifically dismantled the fuck out of people who have blood work and are claiming things based upon minimal amounts of biomarkers.
So Danny,
I'm not natty.
I mean, it's a compliment though, because you're like jacked, brother. Nice all the time. I mean, if you are natty, then holy shit.
The thing that makes it so complicated is that he's very strong as well.
Yeah. Good
So
squat.
that's what makes it
Very deep squat.
I only go balls deep, Brad.
Yeah, you know you can't be natty and squat deep. You know that? That's a fact, right? Yeah.
So the weird thing is this guy is still strong despite being shredded and jacked. So does that not just like make it even easier to figure out? The guy maintains his strength, huge numbers, even though he is lean as fuck, single digit body fat, and huge simultaneously. Like, red flag city, buddy.
That's a science thing.
No way.
Like you can't go past
There's
90.
too much muscle there?
Well, it just doesn't work for natural lifters. Yeah. Like they can't go that low.
Wait, no.
No, yeah.
Natural lifters can't go that low?
No, yeah. It's like it stops. It's like a weird. It's like an invisible wall. You know? You never heard of that? No. You ever seen that?
It seems like 80% of the shit said in these videos nowadays are like not saying what they want to say and trying to think of the most like troll way to come across with a sentence and be not serious whatsoever.
Hey, I noticed that though. I think it's a real thing.
That's more reason behind why you're natural. Because you can go balls deep.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
We'll leave it at that. Hey man, so I just got done asking everybody in zoo culture if I'm natty or not. More people said that I'm not natty as opposed to me being natural. Hey, I'm winning either way. That's all I gotta say. Asked a whole bunch of people, got the information. Did y'all like the video? If so, like the video.
Yeah, so I skipped through it, but you know, some people did say he's not natty, of course, but some people say he's natty because they know him, and you know, why the fuck would he lie to them? And he's what an honorable thing in order to you can't be this dishonorable of an individual to claim natty and fucking lie to my face. So obviously you must be telling the truth. So therefore I'll believe you, and therefore you're fucking natty. But if I didn't know you, I wouldn't believe you, and you look sauced as fuck. But it'll change my mind entirely on the spot just because I met you this one time in this fucking video. So anyways, obviously, you know my stance. The whole thing I have the issue with is this this blood work. Like, dude, what are you gonna claim? What are you going to prove with the blood work? Like, there is nothing you can show. I don't know if anyone is even aware of how extensive and elaborate it needs to be in order to actually prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that at least for a significant duration of time previous to your test, you were probably not using something. If you want to see an actual detailed description of an elaborate start to finish dissection of a fucking individual, go watch my video called Lex Little Passes Powerlifting Drug Test and Proves He's Natty, or Did He? And basically he gets the entire gamut of WADA screening done on him, and as a subsequent test, he got biomarkers checked through his blood, which is something they don't even test for. I paid for myself in order to test it, in order to see, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that he was not leveraging bioidentical compounds in order to skirt the drug test. Because of course, when you're using the WADA panel for something like USAPL, it wouldn't be out of the question in order to, you know, do a little fuckery with some bioidenticals that could otherwise stay within certain therapeutic ratios that are set that otherwise would not trip a red flag and cause a subsequent carbon isotope ratio test, HGH isoform differential immunoassay test, whatever it is. There's ways to get around it that make it a lot harder to get around it if you have the subsequent blood work to follow up. However, with these guys getting just blood work, you're skirting the whole fucking clusterfuck of stuff that's synthetic and things that you could otherwise use, as opposed to, and like frankly, I have not seen any of these guys even get a blood test that includes everything they need in order to prove that they're natural. And I don't know how many times I've said like, hey guys, if you want to know how to prove you're fucking natural, just let me know. I'll literally tell you the test to buy. Nobody fucking takes me up on it. I literally have videos explaining it. I have a fucking 43-minute documentary on this fucking guy, and no one fucking listens. They just go, oh, let's check our total test. Let's go look at my vitamin D. Let's go look at my estrogen. Let's look at it. And then they tell me, oh, I'm fucking natty. See, look, my test is normal. It's like, bro, this does not mean a fucking thing, dude. Nothing. Don't waste your money on the blood test unless you're just checking for your health, which is great. You should fucking do that. Everyone should do that. But if you think this is gonna prove you're natural, like, please, dude, spare us the fucking pitiful excuse of a comprehensive blood test. Because, in fact, I have not seen one person go about doing it properly. And there's a lot of people who have made series about like proving I'm natty, going to get blood work done, doing this, doing that, paying for this, paying for that. And it's always half-assed as fuck. No one is paying the money to actually do the full gamut of testing and actually prove, at least for a reasonable duration of time previous to the testing, that they were in fact natural. And even that, once you get into it, you could just talk about, you know, urine swapping, blood swapping. Like, it's not that fucking hard to figure that out too. So again, at least get the proper test done. And then obviously you're gonna have people who aren't gonna believe that it was even your sample if it indeed shows up clean, which is problematic and is why we need the fucking YouTube Anti-Doping Association, yada, which would be funny to do if there wasn't this shit going on in the world right now. But maybe that'll happen someday. But anyways, as far as this goes, Joshua, Manoi, the blood test doesn't do anything, dude. Like, come on, let's make a video explaining what you're gonna get and explain why it's going to prove you're natural, and then, you know, make an actual like viable claim to reinforce your statements rather than just saying, I'm getting a blood test that's gonna prove this. Like, no, dude. It's fucking not, unfortunately. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think this guy is natural or not? He looks fucking amazing. Don't get me wrong. I just like some of the stuff where people, you know, try to deceive the audience very significantly and then further reinforce the credibility of their deceiving by saying, I'm getting up blood work to prove it, based on the fact that they don't understand how to interpret pharmacology, endocrinology, etc. It's just fucking annoying, dude. And it's like, I don't like seeing it. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, check out my blog, moreplatesfordates.com. Follow me on Instagram, I'm moreplatesfordates. Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Apple Podcasts. If you want to support the channel, you can check out anything I'm associated with in the video description below. My TRT clinic, it's all telemedicine from the comfort of your own home. Gorilla Mind, nootropic formulas, Gorilla Mode, pre-workout formulas. I design myself from scratch. I recommend lab tests and diagnostics to stay on top of your health. And anything else I'm associated with, it's all in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.